So, off the back of obviously last week, how's training been this week?
Yeah, training's been good. The boys are a good group of boys. It hit us, 1 week, 7 days changes the mood so much, and because we lost the 3 games in a row, 10 days ago, life was buzzing, life was everyone, and we've got to make sure that in our heads we can stop momentum and go, okay, that was 3 games, we've got 13 left, I think there's 8 at the bottom, 9 in the next few games. It's going to be really, really good and really exciting. So training's been good. The boys obviously were a little bit down at the start of the week, but nobody stays down when I'm around, I'll tell you that. So we're just going to get at it and train hard, enjoy what we do, and try our best to try and get out of this relegation scrap, because I had a really nice moment yesterday. I thought we were 10 points off it, and then I looked at the league and I thought, it's actually 7. I was catastrophising somehow, but it's so doable, and I'm really hoping that we can do something Saturday. Peterborough, obviously away, he's going to be billed as a big 6-pointer. You can't get 6 points for it, but I understand why people say that. I was at Wrexham last night watching them, and I have a plan. We'll see what happens, but no, we're going to go for it, and hopefully, we'll have a good amount of fans there from Shrewsbury. They're brilliant, they really are. The more I'm driving around and going places, the more I understand what a sacrifice it is for them to come follow us and travel, because we have to go 40 minutes before we get near any major motorways, and it's like. And it's just brilliant, the commitment they're showing. I'm going to ask that from the players. They're going to get it from me and my staff, and hopefully we can win.
How do you instill your energy and optimism into the players and everyone else?
Yeah, it's perspective, It's like we're footballers, right? We're giving our best. If they weren't giving their best, we'd have some serious chats, But they're giving their best. They're doing everything I've asked of them. Now, if I've got some things wrong, then that's fine, blame me, because on the pitch maybe I've got a couple of bits wrong. Sometimes the players have to acknowledge that they've made a mistake, an individual error or something, but together we'll take the responsibility, and people talk about pressure jobs and things like that, and this is a really enjoyable job, being a football manager. I don't think all football managers are like me, they don't enjoy it as much. I enjoy every single day of inspiring these boys and saying, give me your all, and no matter what happens, we'll face it together. But perspective, Mary, it's huge for me. It really is. We go on so much about this and the stresses and the pressures of this and that, and then we look at the world around us and go, there's people working in hospitals and people with family issues, and I'm like, that's serious. This is serious. This is Shrewsbury Town. I want us to stay up with everything I've got. But we can only give our best, and if we give our best, that's good enough for me. But I know it will be good enough, so hopefully we can get the win Saturday.
You mentioned the next one is fixtures. I think it's the next 4 games. Teams are 18th and below.
Yeah.
How do you break that down individually? Do you look at the next 4 games? How do you process it?
Yeah, I've done it in the past where you look at games and you think, right, we'll get 3 points here, we'll get 1 there, we might not get anything there. You can't do it because games are all different. Nobody would have expected us to beat Wrexham or Birmingham. So you couldn't have pre-seen, we'll get 3 there. 3. You don't look at it like that. We go next game at a time. I know as a manager, and I think that the overload of me and my staff in our heads is like, right, we've got all these fixtures coming up, we've got to prepare. But the players, I want to really just compartmentalise and go, 1 game, this is what you're going to do. Next team, this is what you're going to do. And that's the way to do it. I think if you start looking in the future, you'll get tripped up. So all managers are different, but I know that we're probably going to need 7 wins out of 13 games to comfortably stay up. Anything else would be very exciting. So let's see what happens.
How are you looking injury-wise ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, really good. Leo's obviously been reported. He's missing. He's been missing for a few weeks. I'm sure I'll get asked every week, but same answer. He's going to be looked after, rested, and hopefully get over the overload injury he's got. Everyone else, I think, I'm trying to think about the video medical room, but everyone else seems really good. TP's come through training really well. No knocks and nothing from Saturday, so I'm looking forward again. Honestly, my medical team, my sports science team do a great job, because the squads with 30 odd players with 10 injuries, we have by design. I want this small squad, and we have to keep them all fit. So I challenge my medical team, I challenge my sports science team to keep them fit, because I like working with these numbers, and they're coming up trumps. Fair play to them. Yeah, really pleased with that. And yeah, the injuries are minimal. So touch wood. Yeah, we'll keep it that way.
You mentioned Taylor Perry's, that is he in contention for Saturday?
Absolutely, yeah, they all are. Everyone except Leo's in contention. And obviously we've got the two loanies, Jordan Rossiter, playing a good amount of games, and that's great away at Oldham. And Toby Savin, I'm really pleased for Toby. He's gone into a team that is really pushing for promotion, and it's really good for him. He's keeping clean sheets, making good saves. So yeah, really pleased for Toby as well. So we're just going to keep going. And the two boys obviously away that I haven't seen yet, Idoa and Mata, they'll come into play later in my tenure. But no, at the moment, really looking forward to getting stuck into the squad I've got.
But Dane Oliver and David Wheeler obviously haven't played a lot of football recently. How close are they to being fit enough to play a full 90 minutes?
Yeah, Verdane, I think we saw a Bolton game sort of blew up towards the second half, and that's testament of him giving absolutely everything. Great guy, really fit well into the squad, will give everything. And David, I know what David Wheeler gives you, probably Verdane probably needs games to get fit, whereas Wheels, I think, needs training. Wheels is a different body makeup, and he's good. He's ready to go. But again, it'll be my selection who plays and what I think. And in the next 3 games, this 3 in a week we've got coming up, I'll hold my hand up and probably go, maybe I should have changed a few more last week, but we were playing so well in the games that you want to go, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you change it, people will say, why did you change it? We're doing so well. But then they don't change it and people saying, oh, they're tied in the 3rd game. So you've got to balance it. So they're going to play a big part, that's why I brought them in. Big names for a very good squad, and one that's capable of staying up.
When you're playing teams around you at this stage of the season, does this kind of feel like a make or break spell in this kind of next 4 or 5 games? Yeah,
there's not much break in my life. It's all make. We can go for it and we can have a right go, and if we don't, we'll go on to the next one and have a right go at that. I don't look back. I don't really look at what might happen in a bad way. I always see the positive. I always see what we can do. There's positives in absolutely everything. So no, it's absolute make for us. What an opportunity to go and get some points off some of the teams around us.